Hi, my name is Dorcha and I'm one of the hosts, owners of this YouTube channel together with Kaden, but they're gonna make their own video. I just quickly want to introduce myself and show off my room a little bit, what I usually do for cosplay, what kind of cosplays I do for as far as I can show. And yeah, just kind of introduction video before we start dumping all kinds of cosplay videos. So this is part of my room, my own side of the room is over there, just off screen, where that's where my bed is and like my normal closet. But yeah, this side is basically my cosplay and a little bit of studying. But you can already see one of my cosplays over there. Hold on, I'm gonna... Bear with me, this is the first time I do vlogging, so we're gonna see if it works. This here... we learn pointing together. This here is Cersei, or well, my Cersei wig. I'm currently working on her because she is gonna be my next competition girl, actually. And over here, there's a little pig that I'm gonna take with me for Cersei. But yeah, this is my Cersei wig. She's gonna become a little longer. And I need to put the flowers back in her hair. As well for Cersei, I have her outfit here and a little extra thingy over there. Hold on. Oh, camera's heavy, I'm sorry guys. We're figuring this out together. Over there is my sewing station with my sewing machine, my weaving thingy, and just a little cupboard with my scissors for cutting. And hold on. And up here I have some fidget dragons. That is Aries Jr. He is big, very big. Oh, and if I open this, we have Aries Jr. I don't even know if you can see him, it's a bit dark in there. And then even smaller Aries Jr. He is very small. And then we have this little guy, which is like, with the heart, it's an inside joke that it's like Aries and Aphrodite's dragon child. And then I have a few down here. Oh, it's really bright. I'm so sorry, guys. We gently close that. I got this cabinet from a family member. It was really sweet that I could take that on me. It's like an heirloom at this point. This is my bigger cupboard. It has a lot of stuff in front of it. But if I open it, here's my fabric box with all kinds of fabrics that I have left over from projects that I can try and use for something. My sewing box with all kinds of stuff that I'm gonna need for sewing, like buttons, zippers, all that kind of stuff. More leftover fabric, because if you sew your own cosplays, you know you're gonna buy more fabric than you need. It's a little brighter now, this way. This used to be my sewing box. Now I'm pretty sure it holds leftover locks of hair that I can use for other wigs on top of it, but I don't think you can see that is a little bit of my makeup stuff. This is a makeup box. This is wig box with all kinds of stuff for wig prep. And a microphone from my last cosplay, which was Catherine Howard. She was a very cool cosplay, but she just... I went too difficult. You're gonna tend to see that a lot with me. I picked too difficult of a project. And I will finish it. Damn, I will finish it. But it will take a lot of struggling. But that was a very cool cosplay to do, and I will upgrade her in the future. Oh, now we're gonna stand. This is a box with random doohickeys that I still need to change. That's a little altar. A cape. You might see this one come by a lot. I might make a separate video on showing like some of the things I've already made. But I made this cape fully myself. And I wanted it for one certain character that I will do in the future still. But it doesn't really fit his style, but it's a really nice cape to wear when it's cold. So I just use it now for basically every character that I can think of that might get a little cold. And I've met Neil Neilbon in this cape and he found it really cool. So that's also a good story about that one. We have Astarion's wig that I hate because it doesn't look like how I want it to look. So Astarion is technically in my closet of cosplays, but I'm gonna have to upgrade him. There's some decorative swords on the wall. They're just Intertoys swords. It's nothing big. We have another cape with some fake hair. The hair I'm gonna use for set cosplay that I made this cape for in first thing. And this is another cape I made that isn't very well. Hold on, my hand is getting tired again. Pro tip, get a smaller camera for vlogging. Can you see them? Hold on, guys, we're learning together. There we go. Down there are more of my cosplay bins. Usually cosplays that I haven't done in a while or am not planning on doing in a while. This is a skirt that I've been working on a bit. There's actually Catherine Howard. I don't think you can see it. Hold on, let me just show you guys. There we go. That's my Catherine Howard bin. Oh, I'm getting too close. And underneath that is some very old Dream SMP cosplays that you will probably not see anytime soon because, yes, here are some weapons. My axe that I made myself. It's not good, but we don't talk about that. The pole was supposed to be a flag pole for some of the Dream SMP flags because, yes, but now I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I could make a spear out of it for one of my other cosplays. I will start naming off some cosplays that I do. Or that I'm planning on doing. And I have some of my wigs. They look horrendous. We don't talk about that. But I have a black wig that I might change into Penelope's wig. I'm thinking of doing Penelope. But again, we will get to that later. I have a white wig that is now for one of my D&D OCs. That I will also talk about. Somewhere there is a light pink wig. And at the back we have the ponytail for Catherine Howard, and down there is a small brown wig and the base for Catherine Howard's wig. This is my mess of a table. We don't talk about this. There's some hair this is the hair that I'm gonna, point your camera at what you're pointing, Dorcha. This is the hair that I'm gonna use to make Cersei's wig a little longer. Do I have more? No. Well, I mean, yeah, but you will see my bed. But like over there, I have some of my fandom posters, people who pay attention. Hold on, maybe I can focus this camera a little better. There we go. 2 Thomas Sanders posters. And over there are still some Dream SMP because, well, I bought the posters, so might as well hang them on my wall. And here's still some more stuff. Whoa, I guess in which country I live. Oh, it wouldn't be clear from all the Efteling stuff that I have here. What? The Netherlands? No. But I also have some Disney pins because I love Disney. I have some really weird stuff in here. We're not gonna talk about that. A car. That is a horse tooth. Yes, yes. Harry Potter again. I got it, so might as well. This is actually, I think, yes, this is a drawing that a friend of mine made of my D&D character. Her name is Demetria, but I will talk about her in a hot second. That stuff down here, I have Frozen the musical, Lion King the musical. Somewhere down there, somewhere behind my... there was a ticket for... what's it called? For Matilda, I think. There's some hair of my old horses. And a book that I wrote when I was quite young. I was 12, I think. Oh, and we have Anastasia the musical. I love that musical as well. But yeah, that is most of the stuff that is interesting in my room. I will twist the camera around. Oh, not that way, apparently. Whoa. Yes, hello, there we are again. Hi. But yeah, and about characters that I'm cosplaying or that I'm... Ooh, that's very bright. We're gonna go this way. That's still very bright. God damn it. We're gonna go here. Haha. See, this is a learning experience for everyone, okay? No cosplays or characters that I'm gonna do. Well, Cersei, you guys met. You know, I have Catherine Howard somewhere there. I have to think for a hot moment now. I have Cersei, I have Catherine Howard, I have my own character, Demetria. She is, she's a vampire, elf, and an assassin. That's what she is. I'm gonna lean on my doll because, get back here, because my arm is very tired. So Demetria, Cersei, Catherine Howard. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be working on Penelope at some point. From Epic the Musical, by the way. All, like, Cersei and Penelope is all Epic the Musical. I'm gonna make Odysseus for one of my friends. They're gonna actually... they're gonna join me in the competition probably somewhere next year, and then I'm gonna completely upgrade Cersei again with like a whole new outfit, and we're gonna do There Are Other Ways. So that is gonna be extremely fun. I might be making Telemachus for a friend, also for a cosplay competition, but that is a big if. And otherwise I have another friend who might want to do Telemachus with me, but they will make their own cosplay. If I go do it with that friend, if the other doesn't have time. And... oh yeah, then I'm gonna be making probably my most controversial character in the sense of like the character. So I first want to put out... do not support the actions of the character, but the design is not necessarily kind of fun, and it is an easy way to learn to make that costume. So I will be making Antinous, also from Epic the Musical, which also ties back to the Telemachus cosplay that either I or a friend will be making. Because we will be doing Little Wolf, the song, for a cosplay competition somewhere in the future as well. But that's not entirely sure. Like Odysseus and Cersei, I know that will probably be next year. Antinous and Telemachus, not entirely sure. But they're on the way somewhere. But yeah, that is... I try to cosplay at least 2 cons as many times as I can. In my room, and like TikTok videos I don't do a lot anymore because I sadly study a lot and I still live with my parents, so it's a bit difficult to maneuver like making TikTok videos. But yeah, at cons, if you see me in one of my cosplays, come say hi. And I do try to keep my Instagram sort of alive, but that's one hell of an ask for me. So we will see how long that will stay alive. But yeah, Instagram and on cons you can usually find me at this point still only in the Netherlands. But yeah, if you see me at a con, come say hi. And if I say that I will be at a competition, also be sure to say hi. Either like come see me at stage and cheer me on, or if I have some time to get away from backstage, you can come over there and say hi. But yeah, that is a quick talk about me and my cosplay journey. Are there other things you might know or might want to know? Besides cosplay, I do a study as social worker, so I'm gonna try and help people in the future by by doing social work. And I have a horse that I ride, and sometimes I can get her to join in my pictures for like characters that have horses or have something with horses. If I look very nice at my horse, she might let me in or let me put her in the pictures for that photo shoot. But yeah, so you might see her sometimes. I somewhere have 2 cats dawdling around, but they're not in my room currently, so maybe you will see them as well. And yeah, I hope this was a good introduction for you guys, and I hope to see more of you guys on our page, or like as followers, or in real life at cons. That would be even more fun to see you guys. I keep closing off, and then I'm like, wait, I can also tell this. I sometimes also have like a big camera with me, the camera that I'm filming on actually. And if you see me with the camera and I'm either if I'm vlogging, it's also fine, but you can just come up to me and ask if I want to take some pictures of you, and then we will switch out some information and you will get the picture sent to you. Because I do like to also take photos of like cosplays and like, yeah, just cosplay photo shoots. In one word, cosplay photo shoots. I like doing them, I like making the pictures for others, so feel free to come up to me and ask if I have time. Now I'm really gonna close off, but yeah, sorry for this very chaotic video, but I hope you like it. And Kaden, the other host slash owner of the channel, will make their own video at some point. Don't know when, don't know where. But yeah, see ya and have a nice day, evening, or whatever it is wherever you are when you watch this video. Bye!